Welcome back to the series of at-home strategies for parents to reinforce learning and development. Are you looking for ways to keep young minds occupied during your time at home? As you can tell by today's topic, we will be discussing and exploring scavenger hunts. Scavenger hunts are a great way to promote learning and development while having fun. So let's go hunting. Scavenger hunts are fun for young children, and they promote learning in all areas such as language development, cognitive development, physical development, gross motor skills. They are easy to create. You can use inexpensive and household items and even items in your backyard. They can be designed for different age ranges. Today we're going to talk about how you can design them for mobile infants, toddlers, and preschoolers. And they can be done indoors on a rainy day and outdoors on a pretty sunny day. Benefits of scavenger hunts. Teaches teamwork. Whether it is for a competition with a prize or whether it's just for fun, the game teaches children to work together. They learn how to work as a team. Builds problem-solving skills. One of the most beneficial ways of teaching a child something is through hands-on learning. It encourages physical development. And today we're going to talk about how a scavenger hunt can be geared for gross motor skills. Teaches them to kick balls and run, climb under and over things. It helps identify colors, shapes of objects, numbers, letters, and etc. It also promotes language development. It teaches new words. You use back and forth conversation. So some scavenger hunt ideas. You can do an alphabet hunt, a number hunt, a color hunt. You can hunt for nature like we'll do today, and also shapes of different objects, either if that's indoor or outdoor. So our first scavenger hunt is color scavenger hunt. This can be done for mobile infants, toddlers, and preschoolers. And of course, for your infants and toddlers, you will need more parent supervision and guidance. You'll want to help them more. The materials needed for this: a paper bag that can be white or brown, can be of your choice, and markers, colored pencils that can also be of your choice. You will choose color for the hunt and use colored markers or colored pencils to scribble small squares of each color. You'll give your children the bag and let them have fun finding all the colors on the bag. When finished, you can sit with your children and have a show and tell about the items found. Discuss the objects that they found. Discuss how they smell if it's a flower, what they feel like. Have those back and forth conversations. The next hunt is nature hunt, and this can be done for toddlers and preschoolers. You can create a list on Word by copying and pasting some simple images and captions, or you even can make a printable. You can draw. You can make it as easy as you want to. You will use markers and crayons. You'll need a basket and a bucket to put your objects in when they're found. And of course, outdoor space. Some optional objects: you can use a magnifying glass just to make it more fun, more interesting, and also a tricycle or bicycle. If you have a basket on the tricycle or bicycle to ride in the woods or around your neighborhood, just anything to make it more fun and more entertaining for your little ones. So you'll want to modify your list of objects to fit your scene. Whether you're having it in a park or woods or in your neighborhood or backyard, you'll want to modify your list. You'll discuss the list or printable with your children. Make sure they know all the objects and where they can be found. And have a limited space, your backyard, or we're going to go from this point in the neighborhood to this point. Be really specific. Then you'll let your children begin to explore the nature. For very young children, consider filling in the blank boxes with items you think they will enjoy finding. And for your older ones, you can encourage them to identify the plants, trees, and the creatures that they discover, just to make it more challenging for your older children. And lastly, you can discuss and reflect after the hunt. You can talk about which items were their favorite. What was the most difficult to find? Which did you find first? What senses did you use on your hunt? What did you smell? What did you feel? Or what did you hear? Just more conversations. Movement scavenger hunt. This is the gross motor scavenger hunt that I talked about earlier. This can be done for your mobile infants, toddlers, and preschoolers. You will need to provide more parent supervision and guidance for your infant and toddlers. Materials needed for this is a list of tasks and objects for this hunt, a crayons and markers for your older ones to mark off as they completed the task, and of course materials to perform the task. So if they're sliding down a slide, you'll need to provide a slide. Or if find something to balance on, you can make a homemade balance beam. Something to jump over. They can jump over sticks. Or if you want to do this inside, you can have a tunnel for them to crawl under. Or you can make their own tunnel. This can be done inside or outside. So for this activity, you'll print or make a list, and you'll discuss it with your children. So before doing it, you'll talk about it with your children. You'll give children crayons to use as they mark things off. And children will begin to find listed objects and perform gross motor tasks. So this scavenger hunt is a little more different than the others. Rather than just finding and collecting items on a list, they'll have to find the listed objects and perform a variety of gross motor tasks. Okay, farm animal hunts. So this hunt is geared more towards mobile infants and toddlers. Of course, you can do it for preschoolers, but they might find it to be too easy for them. The materials you need for this item are farm animal toys, and that can be their favorite stuffed animals. That can be the little people animals. You can also use stickers or even puzzle pieces. An inside space. So for this hunt, you will clear room of other toys. You'll create the scavenger hunt by hiding the farm animals in plain sight. You can make it a little more challenging for your toddlers, hiding them in different spaces. You'll discuss animals with the children. So discuss what the animals do, what color they are. A pig is pink and loves the mud and says oink. A horse says neigh and can eat hay. And then you'll begin the hunt. So you will have conversations with your children. Can you find me the animal that says moo? Can you find me the animal that produces milk? And the children will locate the animal. You can, during this hunt, to make it more fun and exciting for the children, you can sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm with your children. You can change these hunts and make them your own way, create them however you want to create them to be as fun as possible for your young children. Thank you so much for joining today. I would love to stay connected with you all. Please email me with any questions or other topics you would like to learn more about. Mary@cdl.org.